Hi, my fellow teachers. This is Ms. Hauk, and I wanted to introduce you to a great new tool. It does allow you to turn your online videos into interactive learning experiences. It's a great way to perform a formative assessment on what your students know. So let's get started. Again, that was Zaption.com is what you want to go to, and then you're going to go ahead and log in. You're going to have to register if it's your first time. I'm just going to go ahead, since I'm logged into my Google account already, I'm going to sign in with Google. And once you get in, you can refer a friend. I'm just going to exit out of that. And basically, across the top, your tours are basically the interactive video lessons. You have a list of tours that you've created. There's also a gallery that Zaption has, so you can look through some video tours that have already been created. If you're going to create a new tour of your own, you can do that right here. Here there's videos, so you can upload a video. Maybe it's a video that you created, and maybe you want to make it into an interactive lesson. Groups, you can join groups. Maybe if you want videos on science, you can type in science and you can be sent videos of, or video tours that deal with science. Over on the right-hand side, that's where you have your account information. There are many parts of this tool that are free, but you can have some additional features if you choose to upgrade, and of course there's a cost to that. My account has some settings in it as well if you needed to change anything, such as a password or something like that. I'm going to go back to tours, and I'm going to give you an idea in the Zaption gallery. Maybe what one of the tours might look like. So let's just pick this one here. And I can choose to copy the tour and save it, or I can just play it. I'm going to just start it so that you have an idea of how this works. At every spot where you see a white line, that's where whoever created this Zaption has included either questions or images into the video. So let me just give you an example.
On Christmas Day, Washington tells his army to prepare. After months of defeat, loss, they understand his...
Okay, and you'll notice on the right-hand side that whoever created this Zaption, they typed in the text. What are they doing here? Later on, you'll be sending out a link to your students where they can type in their responses. They can hit the submit button, and then you'll find as a creator of the Zaption, you can, or if you copied the Zaption, you can go in and you can check out how your class performed on the mini quiz that they've answered on part of their screen.
The army will now take the offensive. They will be crossing the Delaware back to New Jersey. Shortly before departing, Washington has American Crisis read aloud.
Okay, you can see that time the creator of this did not choose to pause the video, but they did choose to insert a map. So you can insert images right into the video too. And then of course you can stop the video so that your class can have discussion. I'm going to go back and I'm going to start a new tour as if it were mine and just show you how easy it is to add a video and to create one on your own. I've already chosen a video. I chose a video on how to create a Weebly, so I'm going to go ahead and just go to that particular YouTube video. In order to copy the URL, I'm going to right click on the mouse and I'm going to choose Copy Video URL. And then I'm going to flip back to Zaption. So now that I've found the video I want to use, I can just go in here at the top, since I already know what I want, and I'm going to paste the URL right in there. And I'm going to add this video to the tour. Once I have, you'll notice that the YouTube video appeared here in my Zaption. And then it says, great job. Now that you've added the video clip, you can start adding some interactive elements to your tour. The free interactive elements that are available in Zaption are across the top here. So if I wanted to add text to a slide, I could do that here. And if I wanted to add an image, just as you saw the map in the last video, I could add an image off to the side. I can add a drawing or create a drawing. I can have open response. This option is not available unless you get the Pro feature. Here, if I wanted to add a multiple choice question, I could. Here is these are check boxes that can be added to the video. And of course, these other options, the drawn response, discussion, the replay, and the jump are all Pro paid features. Today we're just going to look at the free features. What you want to do as a creator is once you've uploaded your video, you want to play it until you've gotten to a point in the video where you're ready to ask a question. So let me play the video. Okay, at this point I am ready to insert some check boxes. So if in doubt, if you're not sure how to do something in Zaption, always drag and drop. Always try dragging and dropping. Most of the elements, everything is pretty much drag and drop. So I have a choice as to whether I want to insert my check boxes on the left or the right hand side. I'm going to choose the right sidebar. And once I've dropped it, I'm going to go ahead and click here. And I'm going to ask the question, what information do I need to know in order to sign up for a Weebly account? Okay, all I'm going to do is click on the very first one, and I'm going to put Weebly.com website, full name. I'm going to add another choice. School, Google, account, email, and password. Let's see, password. and I'll hit element settings. You want to choose element settings if you want to position it someplace. If you want to position the question someplace else, I'm going to keep it on the right sidebar. And what I want to do is, once the students are playing or watching the video, I do want the video to pause when it comes to the question in order to give the students time to answer it. And then I will have to click play in order for the video to continue and for them to get to the next question. So I'm just going to click done. All right. And let's see. And I am ready to move on in the video.
Once you have all that information in, you can click Get Started. I have another account with Weebly, so I'm trying to make a new one, and it thinks I want my other one. So hopefully your screen looks like this when you get there. If you want to watch this, I think it's like a little tutorial. We don't really need that because you have my tutorial. So we're going to hit close. It wants to know what kind of website you're going to make. So we're going to pick education, and then we're going to choose class project. And then we just hit submit. Okay, so
I'm going to stop again, and let's say that I wanted to rewind this. I wanted to go back, and at this point is where I wanted to insert the question. This time I'm going to make it a multiple choice, and I'm going to say, what type of website do I need to choose? And I'm going to put it in quotes. And I'm going to put education or business. Now, to indicate what the correct answer should be, the correct answer should be education. So as the creator, I'm going to hit on the plus button, and that one is the correct answer. And I can type in an explanation. Because we are students at a school, we will be choosing education as the type of website we will be creating. And then I'll hit done. Okay, so I can go on and on throughout the video, stopping at certain points and creating any of these elements up here. Once I have finished with my video, what I'm going to have to do is publish it. And I also have to name it. So we're going to name this Test 2. I'm going to hit publish. And once I hit publish, the next thing I want to do is share it. Once I click share, I have the option. I can put this link somewhere, possibly on a web page, in order for students to access it. Or I can share it with a particular group. In Zaption, you can create class groups. Or I could embed this particular Zaption in something else, like say a blog or maybe a website. I'm going to go ahead and just use the link. And I'm going to go ahead and go to it. I'm going to pretend that I emailed it out. I just want you to be able to see what it would look like on the creator's end. So here was test 2.